Good evening to everybody. Hello and welcome to the first online fledgling evening. Hang on, I'm just doing my phone down for 2 seconds. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the first online fledgling evening. We have got the lovely Julie with us, who has actually been a medium, and you will recognise her because she's worked with some of our other mediums who serve divine service. But this is our chance to give Julie the support and the love to allow her to grow and develop her mediumship on a digital platform. So how the evening's going to work is I'm going to do a poem because I get to do one. I'm going to do a poem and I'm going to sort of share it. And the reason why I do a poem, especially if you've watched me on the address, is that it's sometimes nice to be able to take a poem away if Julie or I can't get to yourselves. Then what we'll do as well, Julie will do some hellos, let's get that energy going. And then what we'll do is we'll move into our evening of mediumship. What I will say, and I will keep reiterating it through the evening, Julie is developing as an online medium. Therefore, it's really, really important if you can feed back to Julie. You can feed back to me if you want to, but if you can feed back to Julie, just to let her know that she's on the right path, because you know from my own experiences, it is really, really scary and it is really, really wibbly wobbly moment when you've not got people to come back. So if you would like a reading, please can you be sort of help Julia and I to comment back and say, yes, no, I haven't got a clue. Or if you want to give a little bit of feedback, you're welcome to do that. So, Julie, should we do some hellos from you? And then should we do some hellos in the comments? And then we'll move into the poem. Should we do that?
Okie dokie.
Excellent. Right, Julie, off you go. I'm going to sit here for 2 minutes and allow you to just to do a little bit of work.
So just saying hello to some people in the comments. Hello, Donna, Lisa. Hello Pam, Trina, and hello, Tina. Thanks all for coming on this evening and for giving some support. I've got the lovely Claire who's with me tonight, who's going to help me through the journey of becoming an online medium. And I'll certainly do my best to give some messages across. Hi, Trina.
Hello, Dave. You're going to be amazing, Julie. And those that know me from my page, Heavenly Sprinkles side, will recognise the lovely Julie. She is our Julie Z. I wish I got that side because she's on my side. She's our Julie Z. So all these years that you've seen our Julie Z go, come on, you can do it, you can do it, you can do it. It's our turn now to repay that lovely favour back to Julie for all the things that she's done to help me and encourage yourselves as well. So what we'll do is we'll move into a poem, Julie. Let's get that energy going, allow you to sort of link in with the comments that come through. And then what we'll do is we'll move into our evening of mediumship. Now, some of you will know this poem. I absolutely love this poem. So I do. It just makes me chuckle. So that's why we're using it today. It's called Dust If You Must. Dust. Oh, I've got to use it on my phone because I don't know it that well. Dust if you must, but wouldn't it be better to paint a picture or write a letter? Bake a cake or plant a seed. Ponder the difference between want and need. Dust if you must, but there's not much time, with rivers to swim and mountains to climb. Music to hear and books to read. friends to cherish, and a life to lead. Dust if you must, but the world's out there, with the sun in your eyes and the wind in your hair. A flutter of snow, a shower of rain, this day will not come again. Dust if you must, but bear in mind, old age will come and it's not kind. And then when you go, and go you must, you yourself will make more dust. And for me, it is just one of them poems. It always makes me smile. And it's always a nice, gentle reminder that life is for living. Life is for enjoying things. Life is for putting ourselves in uncomfortable positions. Hey, Julie, doing online mediumship is all about following your dreams, following your hearts, and knowing that sometimes that washing or that dishwasher or the ironing doesn't need to be done. If it's a lovely day, get out there. And if it rains, you put a hat on, you put your shoulder, you put your umbrella on. So it's just generally to remind us to have a bit of fun. And it makes me smile and laugh. And I like that poem. So that comes out every so often. So he was meant to have a few more mediums this evening. However, unfortunately, due to illness, have not been able to come. So you have just got Julie and I this evening. But we will be, this is hopefully going to be a lovely success. And Rob and I are going to be looking to be doing these type of shows, I suppose is what we want to call them, more often. We want to be able to give mediums who like working on the circuit the opportunity to learn digitally. So without ado, we shall now carry on. Julie, would you like to explain how you work? Do you want to go explain what works for you in your mediumship style? Or do you just want to go straight into a message if you feel that you're ready? If not, I've got somebody as well.
Okay. Well, sometimes I just get somebody that just comes through, like I've got at the moment. So I've got someone who's around me, and as I was opening up, ready to come onto the service, I was aware of someone here. And sometimes I am drawn. So when I'm looking at the comments, sometimes I'm drawn to somebody. So I'm a little bit of a mixed bag like that. Okay. Sometimes I'm drawn, sometimes they just come in. So I'd like to just put this out there with the person that I've got. So as I was opening up, I was aware of male energy that is around me, still around me now. This gentleman has got hair. And I feel his hair is kind of a little bit sort of, I'd say like a little bit wiry, and it's kind of like salt and peppery. And I also want to say that he's kind of showing me that he was drawing me to his ears, and he's got like kind of like hairy ears. So like, that kind of like wiry sort of, coming from the ears. Age-wise, 50s, maybe 50s. I'm not quite too, accurate with ages, but I'd say round about 50. So a mature man, I would say, mature man. And he gives me the impression that he liked to be outdoors a lot, this person. So very smiley, very cheeky. Yeah, a little bit of a joker, quite a biggish man, a big presence of a man. He's also showing me a push bike, and I feel like he kind of worked outside, or he used to go on his bike to travel to work. Can anybody take that description?
So Bernadette says that it resonates with her. So if you want to work with Bernadette and everybody else, if you can continue to sort of be open, sending up messages to your loved ones to give Julie some extra support, and that will enable Julie to make a further connection. So if you can just open up as well, just to give Julie. So if we've got Bernadette that says her partner was a builder and has very similarities, and we've got a couple of other people who say that they can take him, or this gentleman. We've got Trina and we've got Tina. So looking at the comments, which one do you feel you'll want to drawn to? It could even be you've got a couple of them in spirit, but is there anybody out of that list that's really made you go, yeah, I want to work with that person?
Bernadette.
There
I feel Bernadette.
Yeah, that's where I was going as well at the moment. That's where I was just having a nose and a link in with you, and I was like, I was getting Bernadette as well. Okay, then, so Bernadette, as this is a fledgling evening, I don't know if you joined on there, so this is all we'll ask for you is to give Julie lots of support and lots of love for him to chat to Julie, to give you messages. So if you can continue with your amazing feedback. I do know you've been on my page before. You're very, very wonderful like that. So I'm going to shut up now and let Julie continue. I'm going to be quiet. Go on then, Julie.
Okay, so the other thing, actually, I just felt quite a lot of emotion. Quite a lot of emotion has come through. I just feel like he was a very, very smiley man. And he's showing me ham sandwiches. So I don't know if you can take ham sandwiches, but he's like laughing about ham sandwiches. Okay, so he was emotional. Yeah, I really do feel the emotions with him. I feel that he I feel that he kind of, what he's saying is that the way that he was is he put on that front of being very laughy and jokey, but he was really soft inside, a really gentle, soft person.
And your ham
you can
sandwiches.
Take ham sandwiches. That's great. That's great. Okay. He's also showing me like quite a big outdoor coat that he used to wear, and that you would know that because he used to wear it a lot, and I feel like he used to wear it to go to work. Can you take the coat, Bernadette? Okay, all front but very soft. Yeah, like a really big personality, but very much a joker. A big, really, all I can keep saying, he just makes me feel he's such a big presence of a man. You know, if he was in the room, everybody knew it. Everybody knew it, but people like to be around him. Okay, he was a big man and had a big coat. Yeah. Okay, lovely. That's great. And he showed me a push bike, and he also, as I'm being shown like what do you call it, a speedometer, you know, like on a car. So I don't know why he's showing me that, but he's showing me a speedometer on a car, and then he's showing me a push bike. Can you take that?
With this speedometer and the bike, Julie, do you feel that is a connection? Are they linked together? Do you find, or do you think, are they two independent ones?
Well, it made me wonder if somebody in the family had a speeding ticket.
Right.
Bike when he was younger, tried to get him on a bike at the gym. Okay. He's talking about the gym. Okay, no problem. Okay, just give me a sec. Oh, your son got the speeding ticket. Okay, I really felt that was there. Yeah. Okay. Thank you for confirming. Sorry you got a ticket. I feel it's making me feel that there was things that he wanted to express, like things that he wanted to say, and he's sorry that he didn't get to say them. I think that there was more that he wanted to say to you, and he's so emotional when he comes through with that. I'm also picking up like emotional kind of like turmoil, like I can feel it like in my tummy, like kind of flutters, you know, like an anxiety with him. I can feel that, like he's almost like nervous to say that. Okay, yeah, he passed in June. Okay. Okay, thank you for confirming. I feel that he just wants you to know that he's around you. Still giving me that feeling. I'm still getting that feeling. It's actually making me rock a little bit now, so I feel like I'm kind of like self-soothing. It's also showing me like tea towels, check tea towels. So I don't know if he used to flick you with tea towels, you know, like in a jokey way, and then he's folding them and he's just kind of like smiling. That's what he's showing me. He's shown me that a couple of times, so I've got to give that to you if that's meaningful to you. Can you take that, Bernadette? Okay, that's great. Thank you for confirming. So you can take the tea towels. Okay. So I feel like he's giving this validation because he really wants you to know that he is with you. He's, you know, he is around you. He's with you, and he's trying to give you support, especially, you know, where you've said that you're feeling low. He's also showing me daffodils. And I know that it's time for daffodils at the moment, but he's showing me daffodils, that daffodils would be significant to you. Okay, thank you.
Do you feel he's got anything? Oh, sorry,
yeah,
go on.
I just feel like I'm just getting like I'm just feeling like an expansion. It's like an expansion in my chest. Just I don't know how to describe it. It's like an expansion in my chest. My chest is just like expanding, if that makes sense. It's just. What are you trying to say? You understand that? Okay. Okay. So he couldn't breathe. Okay, yeah. So I felt that, yeah, lungs, chest. But he's still smiling. He's still cheeky, very jolly. Such a jolly man, such a jolly man. And I think he's trying to give you some of that upliftment, you know. And I'll leave his love with you. Okay.
Well done, Julie. Well done, Julie. How amazing Was that, Julie, for a first time, you've knocked the socks off me. Well done. And we've had so many people messaging me back, commenting, lovely message, great validation. You've got loads of people telling you, well done, Julie. So you really have done an amazing job for your first on live. Wow. You're going to give all of us online mediums a run for your money, Julie. Honestly, that was absolutely amazing. So super well done. So if you have just joined us, this is an evening of, we're calling it an online fledgling, although to be honest, she's just proven she's not a fledgling here. But basically, this is an opportunity to allow up-and-coming mediums to grow and develop in the digital platform. And Rob, who runs, if you've known the church, who runs the digital side, asked me to work with some of the new mediums that they've got in church to offer me some messages. So we'll now move on to me because I've got somebody sitting with me. So I better go and offer you a message. So if you would like a reading, a message, you're welcome just to put a comment down of who you'd like to speak to. If you know me, you know how it works. I'm not going to go and use the time up doing the usual chat because you know me anyway. Right, where am I going? Faye Peacock. Faye, I'd like to come and work with you if that's okay, please, Faye. Right, Faye, as I've got this person who's walking in their energy, I'm being told about building work around you. So either you at the moment feel like you're having to build yourself back up, or you're giving somebody some support, or there has been some literally building work going on here, because this person's not making themselves known on who they are just yet, Faye. But I know I want to recognise building. There's building work going on around you if it's not an emotional one. Okay, come and talk to me. This is a lady that's coming in as she's stepping into my energy, but I want to recognise a gentleman in spirit as well. So I've got two people hovering around with me, but it's the lady that wants to speak to me at the moment for you. Right, okay, let's come through. Right, where are we going with Faye? Right, Faye, somebody's got a thing about mushrooms. Oh, why do you start doing things like this to us? Somebody's got a thing about mushrooms. Either they absolutely dislike mushrooms or they really like mushrooms. I've got to talk about somebody's been having a conversation about mushrooms and not putting them in dinner, or always wanting to put them in dinner. I don't know if that makes sense to you, Faye. Yes, okay. Brilliant. I know that could be easy to do building work, but I know I've got to talk about mushrooms. That sounds quite bad, actually. Oh, and somebody else has just commented, yes, we had that conversation about mushrooms a long time ago. But I know I've got to talk about mushrooms, but there's been a recent conversation about mushrooms. And somebody's also been talking about changing a car, or looking to sort of say whether they need a new car, or whether there's been conversations about getting somebody a new car. So it might not resonate with you. It might make sense to somebody around you. So you might just hold on to this information and the conversation will come past and you can go, oh, yes, I've got this lovely lady in spirit. She makes me feel like she's mum. If she's not mum, she would be nan. But I want to, mums, Julie will find it as well. Many mediums find mums and nans and dads and granddads are very, very hard because they're very similar energies. But this lady is making herself known from a motherly vibe. Okay. She gives me a memory link though. I keep seeing loads of cards, and either you or an older lady has got a thing about keeping all the birthday cards or keeping all the Christmas cards, because I just keep seeing a stack of cards and it's like a keepsake. And we'll get one in the big birthdays and the big Christmases, but these are like the ones when you would have been 12 or 10. And well, 10 is quite a big number actually these days, but in the middle numbers, because there has been a joke about keeping all these cards and not needing all these cards. So it's again, yes, I've boxes full of families. Okay, so that makes sense to Faye. Okay, it's just a little bit of lightheartedness to lift you up and let you know. Okay. This lovely lady, she's coming in, she's talking to me about not allowing somebody around you to bring you down. Now, this feels more like in a work environment or somewhere where you've got to work, it sounds really officey, but collaboratively with somebody, because she's telling me to tell you, don't allow them to get you down. She says to me that at the moment there's somebody that can be a bit quiet, doesn't make sense, can be quite petty at the moment, or they just don't always say things how it is, and they can be a little bit crafty is what she's just said, and she's asking you not to allow this person to get you down. She said to me, don't tell Faye to not allow it to sort of stop you shining from being yourself. She says to me, but it gets hard when this person gets into silly pettiness or tries to draw you into arguments. And she's saying, try not to get involved. I know it's easier said than done, especially when they're up there and we're down here. However, what she's asking you is just try and not allow them to get to you. Let's get some months and dates going on here for you, Faye. Right, Faye, I need to give you the name George. It sounds more like George than Georgina, but I've got a G name for you, Faye. Please do not get worried if the names don't resonate with you at the moment. They'll make sense along the line. They'll be up there or down here, as I say, but I want to give you George. I also want to give you Frank, and I also want to give you Mary. So I've got proper traditional names here, George, Frank and Mary. Okay, come and tell me. October is a significant month. That would be a birthday party and an anniversary. January is a significant month again, a birthday party and an anniversary for you, Faye. And November is another significant month, birthday party and anniversary. Yes, they don't follow the calendar, but I figured that it's generally because there is importance in relevance to that order. Come and give me something else for Faye. 14th is important for you as well, Faye. So there would be a birthday party and an anniversary in or around the 14th. So that would be a significant date for you. Faye, she just wants you to know that she's been watching over you. She's been trying to give you some like spiritual boosting, and just says she doesn't want to allow those around you to make you not be yourself. She wants you to be bright, and she wants you to be uplifting is what she's asking you to do. And she's just sort of saying, please try not to allow them to get you down. There is a change coming for you. I know Julie's not, and I'm not, we're not futuristic readers. We get a little bit of an insight, but she tells me that there is change. So she just asks you to keep on being having faith and hope that things are going to change. So Faye, I know I've thrown a lot of information there. Like I said, if things don't resonate with you, please don't worry, just hold on to it. The beautiful thing about being online is you can rewind us back later down the line. But I'm going to close my connection down, send her all your love, and just know that she's around you. This gentleman is around you and giving you that little bit of nudge and support and comfort. And thank you so much for allowing me to work with you. So if you have just joined us, as I said, this is a fledgling evening. This is where we're supporting the lovely Julie here this evening to develop her mediumship skills in a digital platform. And we have the lovely Thundersley who is supporting our Julie as well. If Julie does come to you, I ask for you to please feed back to her. Julie, this gives Julie the reassurance and the confidence that her link is right, because you've got to remember, we don't have anybody in front of us by your loved ones in spirit and our own faces. So it always helps us grow our confidence and reassures us a little bit along the way. So Julie, is there anybody that you are drawn to that you would like to work with, or have you got somebody that's just stepped in and started chin-wagging at you?
Well, I have got somebody with me, but Sharon has just popped up and I was quite drawn to her name. Sharon Lumley.
Okay.
So I've got a lady. So I've got a female energy that's with me. Hi, Sharon. Yes, I've got a female energy with me. I feel this lady. I don't think she was really tall. I feel like she was a bit on the smaller side, and she had darker hair, and her hair was kind of quite short. And when she's shown herself to me, she has got like some light eye makeup on, you know, like eyeshadow. age-wise, late 60s, 70s. I feel she was colouring her hair. I've also been shown like a red top, so I feel like this lady liked a bit of red. Could you take any of that, Sharon?
This is where everybody types really, really quickly for you, Julie, to go, yes, no, and then bless them. Okay.
Wasn't tall. Okay.
With the tallness, Julie, is it a case that she makes you feel like you want to stand up and straight and be tall
No,
in
I
the
feel
present?
like she was quite small. This lady was quite small, because when she's showing me, she's down, so I feel she's quite small. I do feel like, yeah, she's showing me red again, so I feel like there was some connection with red and curly. No, this is more kind of shorter and straight hair, how she's showing it to me. Yeah, about 5'4"-ish, maybe a little bit smaller than that. I also feel that there was an Irish link with this lady. I feel that she was kind of quiet, but if kind of shaken, that she wasn't. if that makes sense, that, you know, she would, you know, kick off.
Got an Irish nature.
Yeah, a little bit, you know, but she was quite tolerant, but, you know, if you crossed her kind of boundaries, then she would let you know that. Can you take that, Sharon? Her hair was pure silver when she was older. No, she's definitely showing me with dark hair, and that she has coloured her hair.
Okay, so it looks like with Sharon, although you're drawn to her, so there must be a need for you to go to Sharon. There may be somebody else, but the person you're chatting to has stepped obviously in front of Sharon's person. So we do have Nina Carter Moore says that she can take the Irish, the short and the brown hair. So what I would say is, Sharon, if you don't mind, I know Sharon as well, heavily sprinkler, if you don't mind allowing Julie to move to somebody else, but I'm pretty sure, Sharon, if you can't get anybody's Julie, I'll ask somebody to step in for Sharon afterwards. So we've got a couple of people that says they can take it as well. Debs Lancaster says she can take it as well. So you carry on working with your lady, and let's see if we can get some more information, and then we'll see who's there. And if anything, Sharon, I'll come to you afterwards if Julie can't, if nobody comes in for Julie. Okay. Is that all right with you, Julie?
Okay, that's lovely. So I'm working with Nina. Is it Nina?
Right. Nina or Debs can take it. So you've got two people. So you keep working with your lady, and then we'll see where we go from there.
Okay, so we got a shorter lady. I'm not 100% sure with ages. I'm not very good with ages. I say 60 to 70s. This lady used to colour her hair, and she's showing me red. So she liked the colour red. That she's got Irish links to the family, and that although she was quite natured, when she was crossed, if you like, that's the word I want to use. She's saying when she's crossed, then she would, you know, and everybody would know, and those boundaries would be put back in place. She would not have it.
There you go. You're with Nina.
She is Irish. Oh, okay. So that's the firecracker.
So both Debs and Nina can take it. So help yourself, focus on one
And
name.
also this lady did wear makeup, not a lot, quite natural, but she is showing me that she has got like some eye makeup on, like eyeshadow. She liked eyeshadow. She had some of that on, but very natural, very natural. What else? I feel this lady, her family was important to her. She liked to be around her family. She liked a full table, if that makes sense. She liked people sitting around her table. That made her feel good inside, because she liked to I want to say that she was a feeder. She liked to, she liked to what's the word, Claire? You know what I'm trying to say?
Yeah. Yeah, she wants everybody around and look after them.
Yeah, she liked to do that. She liked to make people welcome in her home. She was a homely person.
Sounds very sociable, lady.
That's it. I feel that she didn't always have an easy life. And she learned to appreciate, she's saying that she learned to appreciate what she had. And that's why her family meant so much to her. Do you understand that? It's like she had her struggles in life, so she didn't always have it easy. Is that another yes?
No, that's for your other one. We're just waiting for Nina to come back. You keep going, girl. Yeah, you keep going.
I'm also being shown, she's showing me a field, and she's showing me horses in a field. Okay. You can take that. Okay, that's great. Thank you. Thank you for confirming. I'm also feeling, she's making me feel like I've got a headache, this lady. She's making me feel like I've got a headache. So I don't know if this lady suffered with headaches. Oh, she lived opposite a field of horses. Okay, that's great. Thank you. So this lady, she's making me feel like I've got a headache. So I don't know if she experienced headaches or suffered with headaches, or whether somebody within the family does, someone who's around her. I'm also getting a feeling she's making my legs go heavy, so I feel like she had trouble with her legs. So I don't know if that was trouble with walking, like her mobility, or that she had a problem. Yeah, definitely a problem with her legs. Can you take that?
You're doing brilliant, Julie. Keep going. Nina will catch up. Keep going, girl.
Just see if I've got anything else that you can give me. Okay. So did that affect her mobility? Because she's making me feel that she couldn't get about much. Okay, thank you for confirming. What else? Okay, I also feel that this lady, because she's making me think of music, so I feel that music was important to this lady, or she liked to listen to music because it like lifted the mood of the house. Like, so she she liked it to be kind of jolly. Okay. Okay, so she loved to dance, so that's that upliftment then where I'm feeling feeling jolly. Okay, that makes sense. Thank you very much. Okay. Have you got anything that you can bring in there, Claire? Are you feeling anything on the link?
Yeah, because I've got also, I know that Debs is able to take a proportion of it as well. So I do think you've got a bit of a double link going on now. Right, Lena's mum, come on. Right, I've got to give and it'll be one of these ladies. One of these ladies had a thing about all, like, you know, Take a Break magazines and like Bella and Best. So I know I want to put a memory link to either the lovely Lena's lady, I know I'm going to come to Sharon later, and Debs, but I know I've got to recognise an importance to them magazines. So that's important for me to pass over. Right, let's get some months and dates as well. Right, okay. February's there we go. Debs has got the mum. So Debs, your mum's just popped in to say hello at the same time whilst lovely Nina's getting a reading with Julie. So they like to do this, your loved ones. The reason being is we open up our heart chakras to the spirit world, and your loved ones are like, right, bring it on. So yeah, so Debs could take the bag and the magazines as well. So right, okay. I know that's important. Right, let's get some dates. Right, February, birthday, party, and anniversary. So that would be for Nina, for Debs, or for both of you. But February is important. Birthday, party, and anniversary. I've got. We'll do that in a minute. We'll do the drink in a second. Because I've just been given a drink as well to pass over. Come and give me another month. August is significant as well. Birthday, party, and anniversary for Debs or Nina, because both ladies are kind of using each other's energy. And give me another month. March. So these would be significant months as well. And I've got for Debs, I've got to give you Baileys. Debs, you've got a Baileys coming, unless it's Nina, but I want to go to Debs for the Baileys, and Nina can take the months and Debs can take the months. You had a double link there, Julie.
Okay.
So you had obviously lovely Nina's mum chatting to you, because you clearly had all the Irish connections and everything else, 100%. But Deb's mum's been tapping away the whole time as well. So that sometimes when the energies can feel a bit funky, because they're coming in and you're trying to separate, but you've done amazingly well. And yet Deb's mum's with my side, so I've got Deb's mum, you've got Nina's mum. Between the two of us, we're doing really well. Right, okay. And yeah, Deb said Baileys. Right, okay. Your mum came in to help Nina's mum, and Nina loves the Baileys as well. So that's both of the Baileys. That's how your connection worked. So sometimes what happens is your loved ones will, both of your loved ones will use something that you two connect with. We had the name Doris a couple of months ago, so that's how the link comes in. So I'm going to ask Nina's mum to just see if she can pass over a message to you, Julie. See if you can pick up a message, and I will work with Deb's mum and put Deb's mum's one saved. But you are doing absolutely amazing, Julie. You are just like, wow. So I'm going to see if that's giving you a little bit more energy, because we've separated the two people in spirit. Okay. See if that helps you, Julie.
Okay. No. No, I feel like she stepped back from me. I'm sorry that I can't carry that on, but I feel I've got to, say what I feel, and I feel that she stepped back from me.
Okay, so what I find sometimes when our loved ones kind of take a step back, it is just to give the reassurance to the lovely Nina that her mum's around her and giving her reassurance that there is life after life. And also the spirit world are going to be, different people from the spirit world are going to come in to give you different lessons on how to work. But you have given Nina a lovely message. You've given her lots of lovely evidence as well. So don't beat yourself up. You've done an amazing, and look, Nina's giving you heart. So you're definitely right, ready. You're on it like a car bonnet, Julie. You're on it like a car bonnet. And sometimes our loved ones too. I have people in spirit world. Debs, I'll come to your mum in a second. She's just sitting there chatting with me, who basically just walk out the door. They do their bit and then they go, and I go, oh, you've left me. And sometimes it's better to acknowledge that they've left you, because then everybody knows where we go. And look, the lovely Linda said there, right, Debs, your mum's and your mum, but I want to say ma'am, but I want to go mum. So then when my accent gets stronger, it normally means that mum had a strong dialink. I can't talk. Mum struggled to speak before she passed them, because that's several times now that I'm struggling to get my words in. So there would have been a period near when mum passed where she struggled to speak, or whether she wasn't able to communicate, because I'm like, so I've got a bit of difficulties communicating. Your mum's just come in, and it really was to help Julie. She says, Julie, to help Nina's mum along as well. Debs, I'm going to give you a name. I've never had it in my life. I want to give you the name Craig. I don't know where Craig fits in. It may well fit in with Nina, but you've got the name Craig to give you. So, okay, yes, just before she passed. So that was obviously to do with her speech. I've got to give you Craig. I don't know where Craig fits in the world, but you're getting Craig. What else have I? I want to give you the Harry name, Harry, and I've got to give you Sheila. So that's about helping mum. Greg, Craig and Sheila, you got them names over here. She's just come in, popped in, helped just to boost that energy through. Is there anything else? No, Debs, you need to give yourself a little bit more self-love, because she's just drawn me to my rose quartz. Harry was my dog. Hey, I got the name right. But she's just coming through to just say a little bit more self-love is needed for yourself. So a little bit more tender care. When I see greens or green crystals, that's normally about a physical healing. When I see pink crystals, it's normally about an emotional healing. So a little bit more self-love for you, Debs, at the moment. You're running here, there and everywhere, apparently. We need to have some downtime. So I am going to close your connection, Debs, because I know mum kind of jumped in. We'll go back to Sharon, because as you know from me, if I say I'm going to go to somebody, I will go back to somebody. So Julie, you was obviously drawn to Sharon before Nina's mum and Deb's mum popped in and said hello, and could kind of go hello. Do you have anything for Sharon, or do you want me to start with Sharon and see if you can link in with Sharon's mum?
Okay, if you start with Sharon, then I can see if I can link in, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course it is. Look, we're like a double act. I don't do lots of double act work, so we're doing well. Okay, right. Sharon, I've got to give you a memory link. So this is for Sharon Lumley. I've got to give you a memory link of somebody dancing like a wooden top. That's what I was told as I was a kid. I danced like a wooden top. I couldn't do ballet or top. But I know I've got to recognise a memory link or somebody who danced like a wooden top. I don't know where that's relevant, but I know as your mum's coming in, she's making herself known and she wants to give a little bit of a laugh, is what she's telling me. She's telling me at the moment that it feels like it's been one thing after another at the moment. Now, this may not be you that's directly dealing with the one thing after another. It might be more just because you're supporting somebody else who feels like it's one challenge after another. Okay. She tells me that there is either you've got a really nice tea set or you've been talking about getting a new tea set. If it's not you, somebody else has been talking about it, because she's just placed in front of me, Sharon, a tea set. But I'll tell you what I'm seeing. It probably isn't the tea set, but okay, you've been dealing with quite a lot at the moment. Oh, bless you. I keep seeing Royal Albert, the Royal Dalton. No, Royal Albert. Country Rose, Royal Dalton, or Royal Albert. And I keep seeing that like Country Rose tea set. Now, that isn't necessarily to say that you've got that tea set, but I know it's a tea set that you're really proud of, or mum was really, really proud of a particular tea set, is what she's telling me. She's telling me that she's been trying to give you some healing around some neck aches. So either you've been feeling a lot of stress in your shoulders, or you've just been sort of hunched up a lot, because she's saying we need to relax these shoulders down. And she's been giving you some sort of spiritual healing, trying to sort of take out the tension and stress out of your shoulders, is what she's saying. So either you're walking around like this, Gran had the tea set. Okay, so your Nan had the sick tea set. Very, very, that tea set, like that was adored, is what I've just keep seeing. But we're coming back to you. Okay, come through. What else do you want to do? Right. Your lovely mum is also talking to me how you've been wanting to get some answers, or you're getting really, really frustrated that you're not getting any answers. I want to get things sorted out. I'm getting frustrated. And your lovely lady, or ladies, because there's a couple of them in spirit, but your lovely ladies are sort of saying, do you know what? You can only do things one day at a time. But sometimes you overwhelm yourself a little bit, like I've got this, I've got that, I've got this, I've got that. And she's telling me, she's asking you, try and not overwhelm yourself. But part of this is wanting to get resolutions. I want to get moving on. I want to get things. And your lovely mum sort of saying, you need to just give yourself, again, a bit like the lovely Debs, a bit of self-love as well. Okay, so keep asking mum and dad. Your mum it gives you signs. What signs are you giving her? Sorry, I look around, they give me signs. Right. Sharon, you might find, I know it sounds really weird, because signs to me aren't just feathers and angels, feathers and robins. Signs come all over the place. But your lovely mum keeps talking to me about how you keep finding things in places that they shouldn't be. So, for example, stones in the middle of the floor that wouldn't be there, or you've put your keys down and they're not meant to be, they're not where you thought you were. They're just little ways to try and slow you down at the moment, is what she's saying. Okay. And she says that you can only deal with one thing at a time, not trying to, okay, she's just telling me sometimes what's happening at the moment, and please correct me if I'm wrong, but what she's telling me is that you've got one thing after another, but you worrying about the things 4 steps ahead before we've even figured out the first one. So she's just asking you just sort of not get so stressed out if you can. Obviously, easier. They're up there, we're down here. It's not that way. I thought it was me and my memory. No. But I always say with people, if you get the bangs, the crashes, the lights flickering, things moving, all of them type of things, I always say, check what's going on in your thought process at that time. Sometimes it's to stop you from spiraling down. Right. Is there anyone to give me some names? Al or Alfred? Alan, Al. I keep seeing A-Ls, and so it's Alan or Alfred for you. Sharon, what other else do I want to give you? I need to give you the name Mark. Mark's important for you. And there's a Karen. Not a lovely Karen Knight that's been on tonight, but a Karen for you as well. But your lovely mum just wants you just to try and handle one thing at a time. So I'm going to stop talking, because I get fed up with my own voice, and I've got Julie here who can talk for me as well. Alfie is my dog. I'm doing well on dogs tonight, Julie. That's 2 dogs' names I'm getting. I want other names. I want human names, but I'm doing well on the dogs. Julie, is there anything that you've picked up that you want to bring to Sharon, or are you okay as where you are for the moment?
When I link with Sharon, I can understand with what what was coming through, because my mind feels quite muddled. I get that really muddled feeling. So like my thought process is not clear. There's a lot going on. I feel like it's important for you to kind of what I want to say is I feel like you need to ground yourself, like to go out and walk in, even just walking down the road, but just to try and like walk out in nature, because when you do that, you're kind of like looking at other things out there, whether it's the trees, the clouds, the birds, whatever it is, and it takes that kind of stress away and helps to clear your mind, so then you focus back to yourself, and that will enable you to think more clearly and calm you down, if that makes sense. Okay, so then I feel that you're being encouraged to try and, even if you walk down the garden, to go outside, be outside and try and ground yourself. Because then you it's like a distraction to look at all the beauty that is outside in the world, and help to calm your own mind down, to make you feel more peaceful and clearer. I also get the name Alan. That's been going round, Alan. So I don't know if you can take Alan, but I definitely have got to give that to you. Definitely. Okay. You want to go out and you don't like being indoors. Okay. So I just feel that they're really trying to give you that encouragement to get you to go out or stand outside, because that's the first step.
She has an Uncle Alan. We got the Alan. Yay!
Okay. Okay, so yeah. With that, I'll leave that with you. Thank you for letting me join in on that message.
Look, you've done so well. Right. Now, I do have to go to one more person. There's a story to this individual. This individual visited me when we was at coffee morning. Well, no, he visited me before we had our coffee morning, Julie, at Fantasy Spiritualist Church. Then I was so busy with readings, I didn't get to speak to the individual. Then he popped in again in the week, and he's popped in again. So the good thing is she's connected to Rob. So if Donna is on here, Donna, if you're right, I know you've been giving lots of hearts, and if not, Rob, can you go and get your lovely lady to jump on the comments, please? Because I've had Donna's, hello Donna, I've had your granddad with me several times. He popped in to come and speak to you, and then he popped in the week because he knew I was talking to like Rob, and then he popped in again. So if I don't come and talk to you now, I think we're going to be in trouble with Granddad. So Donna, I know you don't get many readings, and I know you do so much work for the Spiritualist Church along with Granddad. I think, yeah, Granddad does help, along with lovely Rob and Frank and everything else. But your Granddad has not really left me alone. Every so often he pops in. So I better come and see you. So Donna, is it all right if I bring your granddad through? You have to say yes, please. Otherwise he's going to stay living with me for a little while, and I want him to send him back to you. Right. And then Julie, you get to see if you can link in with Donna's granddad if you want to, near to the end as well. Right. And I love it. Everyone's going, yay! Right. As I said, Donna, your granddad popped in he popped in before in the car on the way to the coffee morning. He popped in around in the coffee morning, and then he's popped in and out every so often. Right. He's asking you to have a little bit more faith in yourself. He's talking to me about, at the moment, Eva, you've felt like you're not good enough, and we all think you're absolutely amazing, but either you feel like you're not good enough, or I thank you very much. And he's turned around and said about feeling tested. He says either you feel like you like it's. He keeps giving me like the tower moment. Spirit uses tarot cards with me. Like he's giving me the tower moment, but he's saying that either you feel like you're tested and you're just not good enough. And he says, my girl, you're his girl, is what he says. I know that there's a terms of endearment around it, but I get more of feelings with that. And he's going, my girl, he went, do not allow, okay, thank you, do not allow the past to hold you back, Donna. And I want them going, my sweet girl, as well. He has got such a love for you. Like, I just want to come and give you a big squeeze or cuddle with him, because he's just such a loving gentleman. And he's telling me about how at the moment you might feel like you're not getting anywhere fast, and you might feel like you're not getting anywhere as in what you want to do. He says, but you have put in the foundations, you've put in the hard work. It's like you've sown the seed, and although you might not see anything in the soil up above, it's all the roots and all the foundations are being put through for you. And as he's given me this connotation, I know gardening is significant. I'm not a gardener, God help the world if I was, but he's given me significance to gardening. And I know I've also got to know that there EVU memory link had my guidance. So he's given that association. Thank you. Either you done with the kids, or you as a kid had a sunflower competition. You know, I mean, I've never done it, and I should really have done it, and I've never done it. Whereas you have two flowers and you grow your seeds, and there's a sunflower competition. So it feels more like to do with growing, who's going to get the highest sunflower. If it's not, it will be sunflower competitions. Oh dear, Donna, you're going to get a song. Sorry, Julie. You can pick yourself on mute if you want. Rob probably has already. And Donna says, I remember being in his garden with my sister. He's going, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine. You make me happy when skies are grey. That was really awful singing. So you get to hear it the other side, Julie. And your lovely granddad is saying that he just wants you, he wants you to just continue to be your bright self. He is asking you to trust your intuition and your judgment, and he's asking you to trust your heart and not your head. So try not to allow the thoughts to change your positive narrative of where you're going. And he's just saying that you're doing a really, really good job. And just because you feel like you're being tested, he says you're not on it like a carb on it. That's my essence. He's telling me that you can accomplish anything you've done. Okay. And there are times, okay. He says to me, you're extremely forgiving, sometimes at the own detriment of yourself. I'm not saying this, I'm getting told off by him. Sometimes at the own detriment of yourself. And he just wants to make sure that you're taking special care of yourself. So it's just to be aware of how your kindness is, but make sure it doesn't limit yourself and doesn't cause for you to be feeling down, is what he wants you to know. Present day, earring. Either you lost an earring or you lost a piece of jewelry and you freaked out. That will come back, apparently. So if it's not you, somebody else will have a conversation with you about losing a piece of jewelry. So I know I've got to give that if you've lost a piece of earrings or something like that. Okay, come and give me. February's insignificant. My earring keeps falling out. Yes, strange things, but they give you the reassurance. February's a significant month. Birthday, party, and anniversary. May's important. Brilliant. Feb mum's birthday. May's important. If it's not a name, birthday, party, and anniversary. I want to go June as well. If it's not a month, it would be a birthday, party, and anniversary. So the February, the May, and the June. We've got the dog's birthday. I'm on with dogs at the moment. Okay. And he's just telling you he will never, ever step too far from your energy. So when you need him, just bring him back in, ask him to come back in, and he'll give you that feeling, as I call it, walking over the grave feeling, that tingling, because he's telling me he'll never, ever be too far away. And I keep getting Werther's Originals or toffees with him as well. And there's something about his teeth, not eating his teeth. Oh, bless him. Look, he's got the goosebumps. Yay. Such a lovely. Do you know what? I didn't mind him visiting me. He's coming and out. I didn't mind him. But it's so funny. He just said to me, do not forget Donna tonight. So I know I'm going to pass over that message and then just see with the lovely Julie. Can you connect with Granddad, or is there anything that you've got for Donna or Granddad, or are you quite happy with what you've done this evening? And if not, I will close.
Just going to say, when I link in with Donna, I got a bit thrown because I was feeling in that like there's kind of like a bit of a nervousness there, and like a bit of like where you doubt yourself and don't see what everybody else sees, and I feel that's being pushed forward. But as I was linking in and I started to feel that. Stan came in.
Oh.
And that's what he did. That's what I can see him, and he just saluted and stood there very proud. So I just wanted you to know that, Donna, that Stan came in. Yeah. So I think that's quite meaningful, especially on my first live as a fledgling, that Stan came in. Yeah. So I just wanted you to know, or he wanted you to know, that he's there. So he's still watching over what's going on. Yeah.
So Julie, because we have quite a few people that have come from different pages, would you like to explain who Stan is? Are you able to do that? Just because I met him and he was lovely.
Stan was someone who was very deeply connected to the church, and he was greatly loved by everybody. So it's quite meaningful, really meaningful for Stan to come through this evening. So Thundersley Church.
Brilliant. And you've got a big connection, a strong connection to Thundersley, and obviously know Stan and such like. So it is so amazing. And I honestly do not know what you were worrying about, my dear. We got through the technical side, and you have given the most amazing messages. And I just see Donna's just said we've just received his plaque too. Oh. So he's lovely, and he's ready to go up in the church.
Brilliant.
Well, I want to say a massive well done. Donna, your granddad's gone, by the way. He's just popped out. He's done what he needed to say to give you that support. And I would say he's also helped the lovely Stan step in as well. But your granddad's just gone. But you know he's loved you because he's giving you tingles. So I'm going to leave his love with you as he's walked out the room. I want to say a massive thank you to Julie for taking the massive step into the digital world of mediumship. It isn't easy. Like I said, I've been very fortunate and had Julie along the way, with many of you who are watching, supporting me and coaching me through being an online medium. And it's not easy, is it, Julie? It's not as easy, because you are completely trusting your loved ones in spirit to just give it to you how it is. And I think you've done absolutely amazing. And I'm so chuffed. And I said, as we've said at the beginning, this is not the end of it. Rob and I do have some plans. We do have some more lovely mediums, fledglings that want to have a go at doing online mediumship. And Julie, obviously, we've got to get you on it like a car bonnet, so then you can start doing divine service and such like. And you've got everybody here wishing you a massive well done. But Julie, I also know, this is a chance where we can plug our own pages. Julie, I also know you have your own page, don't you? So would you like to share We'll get Rob to put the details afterwards. Would you like to share your page so some people can come and find you? Because I know you're starting to do card readings, aren't you? Like week ahead readings, aren't you? So
Yeah, that's
what's
right.
your page about then?
Okay, so my page is called The Red Robin. Okay, so I post kind of card readings, and if you want to sort of get in touch with me, you can there, or you can get in touch with me through Fundacy Christian Church.
Excellent.
Yeah. So, and I just want to say thanks, Claire, for supporting me this evening, and giving me the little push, because it's not easy. And thanks everyone for the really lovely comments this evening. It's much appreciated.
Yep. And Rob's done his magic and he's shared your page. So please go and check out Julie. If you enjoyed Julie, help her to please continue to support her. And look, Rob, he's just, look, I'm second now, Julie. You got the first one. I got the second one. Typical. We'll be having words with Rob later. But thank you so much. And and Rob's laughing away. It's lovely. And also, hey, Julie, thank you for Rob for sharing his time, for looking after us on the digital platform and allowing us to do this. So please look out. We are going to have some more people coming through. Julie will be coming back. Please check out her page. Please check out my page. And on that note, and I've just looked at the numbers. Thank you, Spirit. It's 111. So that's our sign to say good evening. Take care, everybody, and have a lovely week ahead.
Bye, everyone. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.